2 police officers and a paramedic were fatally shot early Sunday while responding to a domestic abuse call in the Minneapolis suburb of Burnsville, and the shooter has also died, authorities said. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said the victims were responding to a call of a family in danger. Police were called at about 1:50 a.m. to a residence on a report of a domestic situation where a man was reportedly armed and barricaded with family members. Multiple children were among those in the home when police arrived at 2:30 a.m., and the shooting started about 3 hours later, the Minneapolis Star-Tribune reported. The paramedic was shot while trying to help a wounded officer, the Star-Tribune said. Officers Paul Elmstrand and Matthew Rouge, as well as firefighter-paramedic Adam Finseth, were killed, the city said in a statement. One other officer, Sergeant Adam Medlicott, was injured and transported to a hospital where he is believed to have non-life-threatening injuries. We must never take for granted the bravery and sacrifices our police officers and first responders make every day, Walz said on a social media. My heart is with their families today, and the entire state of Minnesota stands with Burnsville. Police swarmed the snow-covered, tree-shrouded neighborhood and, at approximately 8 a.m., the suspect was reported to be dead, the city said in a statement. No information was immediately available on a possible motive or how the suspect died. The Minnesota Department of Public Safety Bureau of Criminal Apprehension was investigating the shooting and said more details would be released upon completion of a preliminary investigation. A briefing was scheduled for later Sunday. Brian Peters, executive director of the Minnesota Police and Peace Officers Association, said the law enforcement community was heartbroken. We're just devastated at the horrific loss, he said in a statement. These heroes leave behind loved ones and a community who will forever remember their bravery and dedication to keeping Minnesotans safe. End proof. The city said other family members left the home later in the morning and were safe. Residents were asked to avoid the scene as authorities continue to investigate. End proof. A shelter-in-place order sent to residents in the area shortly before 6 a.m. was lifted several hours later, reported. End proof. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms said its agents responded to the scene. Elmstrand, 27, joined the Burnsville Police Department in 2017 as a community service officer, according to the city. He was promoted to officer in 2019 and was part of the department's mobile command staff, peer team, honor guard and field training unit. Rouge, 27, joined the police department in 2020, the city said. He was part of the department's crisis negotiations team and was a physical evidence officer. Finseth, 40, had been a firefighter-paramedic in Burnsville since 2019, according to the city.